This is episode 38. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. Today we're talking about media law and why, in my opinion, I think it's the best time to be in content creation, media creation. Primarily because the playing field is level. People aren't necessarily watching TV as much as they used to, but they're still consuming content at very high levels. And they're consuming it primarily on the smartphone, on tablets, through the internet. And I think if you are into the content industry or in the media industry, whether you know how to edit, whether you want to be an actor, whether you want to be a screenwriter, whether you want to be whatever, reality star, whatever it may be, a rapper, whatever it may be, it's now you can use the internet to have your content seen by the world. You're primarily watching this video through the internet and through different social medias. I think leveraging the social medias to be seen by the world is a very good strategy that you can do. And in particular, YouTube. Now, YouTube is a search engine. I believe is the number 2 search engine in the world. Individuals go on YouTube and they search and they watch videos about how to do things from an educational standpoint or an entertainment standpoint. There are a lot of movies on YouTube. There are documentaries on YouTube. There are different all types of content is on YouTube, and you can be involved in that content creation. But when it comes to YouTube, it's important to understand some of the legal issues when it comes to YouTube. Primarily, you are granting a license to YouTube. And the license, let me read it for you. The license that they have, they say you grant to YouTube a worldwide, non-exclusive, royalty-free, sub-licensable, and transferable license to use that content. So you put it up on YouTube, you're granting them a license. Now you can potentially revoke that license from them by just taking your stuff off of YouTube. That starts the process of revoking that license. You can end the license anytime you want. But they do have the right to store on their servers. So once you put it out there, the idea is that your content is out there forever because it's on their servers. And they can probably reproduce it anytime they wanted to. But it's important to understand that while there may be a downside of it, the benefit of it is that it's free. This is probably the first time that the average person can just create content and be seen by the world. You don't necessarily have those gatekeepers that have those big media companies and the big record labels anymore, because you can put your stuff on there and be seen by the world. I mean, if you're into music, put your music up there. If you're a producer, put your sample beats up there, and you can send a link to different artists and rappers and people that you want to work with. Or if you're a songwriter, create a video or record yourself singing that song, and then just have the actual words as subtitles, or you can have it in the details below, and you can potentially sell that song or give that song to your favorite artist, and then you can get royalties from it, or however you want to go about it. But this is the opportunity that if you have any inkling of things that you want to do, there's a group of people out there for you that want to watch your videos. And then if you want to take it even further, you can run Google ads, because Alphabet owns YouTube. They own Google and they own YouTube. They're the number 1 search engine and number 2 search engine. They are a powerful company, but it's important to understand that you can leverage that for your advantage. This is a different world now. It's important to understand that you can be seen by the world. If you are a script writer, you can create your short film, put it up on YouTube, and you can enter that into a film festival. And all of a sudden, instead of being just the average screenwriter or whatever it may be, you can be an award-winning screenwriter, award-winning actor at these different film festivals. And these film festivals are happening all over the world, so you have a lot of them to potentially be a part of. And that's important to really understand how you can use it to your advantage. Primarily, we talked about a license, but the idea is that there's other aspects of intellectual property that you want to be a part of. Intellectual property is typically refers to 3 types of content: copyrights, trademarks, and patents. We're going to talk about copyrights and trademarks in this video. And copyright, you can copyright your video, you can copyright your script, you can copyright your song, you can copyright it, you just put the small C on it, or you can register with the U.S. Copyright Office. Once you create an original piece of authorship, which is a legal word, legal phrase, you can automatically say it's copyrighted, and no one can copy it, no one can steal it without your permission. But if you want to take it a step further and potentially get damages, federal damages, you can register with the U.S. Copyright Office. And if you sell that script, or if you sell that song, whatever it may be, you can file that contract with the copyright, because the Copyright Office allows you to file anything that is related to that copyright, and that contract of sale or license, whatever it be, would be related to that copyright. So you can file that contract with the U.S. Copyright Office, and that'll be shown to everyone to put everyone on notice that, hey, I own this copyright, or I just sold this copyright, whatever it may be. And if you want to take it a step further, you can take even more legal steps with it, and you can create you an LLC or an S corp, and you can put those copyrights in your company's name. For example, if you're doing like a movie, or for example, if you're doing like a movie, most movies, they'll have a copyright on it. They'll have the copyright, which would be they have the word copyright, they have a logo, and they have the year, and they have the name of the owner, and they'll typically have all rights reserved. That's how they're copyrighting that movie, copyrighting that video, or whatever it may be. Just because it's online doesn't mean you can't copyright your script or your video or whatever it may be. And instead of the name of it being you, it can be, the name of that can be your LLC. It can be your company. So that's, now your company has intellectual property. It has an asset. Just because it's not physical doesn't mean it's not an asset, because you can license content. You can license, there's so many things you can do it. Have a license agreement, you can have a purchase agreement, you can have many things. You can have a finance agreement if individuals want to pay you. You can have a work for hire agreement if you want to hire actors and whatever, however you want to go about it. There's things you can do about it from a legal perspective to take care of yourself. Also, if you're putting things online, you also can have your trademarks. Trademarks protects brands, they protect logos. You can have your logo, your brand, put a small TM behind it. But if you want to take it a step further, you can register with the government, and they'll give you even more trademark protection. They'll give you the small R, and that's equally important that individuals understand how to protect themselves. You can take your dreams and make them a reality. But this has been episode 38. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.
See, you want the fame and I want the chain. We ain't got the same focus. I came in the game with my own